taking out Reece Walsh in the first 7 minutes, was that the right decision to send him off for the game?
Yeah, well, you're 100% right. That is where the game flipped on its head. I mean, it was really not a contest after that. Huge call from Ashley Klein and Liam Kennedy, who was in the bunker. Was it the right call? I'm not convinced. You see, I guess, tackles that are on par with that or even worse on not a weekly basis, but certainly regularly enough in the NRL season, and they probably get sin bins or sometimes they're just overlooked entirely. I know Sua'ali'i's tackle looked bad because he kind of made that direct, forceful contact and it was all front on and it was very messy. But, there are tackles with swinging arms and things that only get sin bins. Obviously, the match review committee have backed the referees. They've given Sua'ali'i a grade 2 reckless charge, which we don't see too often, and he's facing 4 weeks on the sideline of an early guilty plea now. So, let's get that out of the way. The NRL and the match review committee have backed their referees 100% on the decision. And on one foot, you have to applaud the stance they've taken. Head injuries are a massive part of the game. The NRL are working hard to stamp them out. So on that front, well done. But on the other front, you look at it from a consistency point of view and just wonder if maybe the decision was a bit over the top. I don't buy into the chat around its origin. It shouldn't be a send-off for that reason. I don't think that's right. We need to be consistent one way or another here. Again, I just think if that's the new line for where a send-off is, that's fine, but I think we'll then see an awful lot of them if it is. So, big call, huge call. Was it the right one? Yeah, again, I'm on the fence. I can see the arguments both ways.
Yeah, he did sort of lead with the shoulder, but also Walsh did seem to slip a little bit, so he probably wasn't expecting him to clean him up that high, but that is pretty much what happens. I think it's the right call, but
that was the big thing, wasn't it? Walsh did seem to slip into the tackle, which creates those mitigating circumstances around it. And generally, for mine, send-offs are reserved for reckless intent. I'm not sure there was reckless intent in that tackle.
Yeah, and he did, but Reece Walsh was off for the rest of the game, so hopefully he recovers.